Holy smoly.
I have made a feast.
Hi.
Hello, love.
Well, Mama is gonna love this.
I hope Mama's hungry.
Yeah, well, you better get used to this, Cass. When the frames get together, they eat.
Yeah?
They eat a lot.
How come you're all so thin?
We have a high metabolic rate. It's one of the only blessings of the family, right, Charlene? Right. Look at those pies.
So, when is my future mother-in-law due to arrive?
She should be here. Emma should be here almost any minute.
Yeah, where's John?
John's at work.
No! Charlene, I need another man here to buffer things with Mama.
Frankie, calm down. He will be here for lunch, he promised.
Really,
okay?
Frankie? I always have done well with mothers. Your mother's gonna love me, I promise.
How can you be so sure?
Because I have irresistible charm and devastating good looks.
Oh, boy, are we in trouble.
Listen, if it's any consolation, I want you to know I'm nervous, too. She's not met John.
Well, you're her baby sister. You're not her baby girl.
That's true.
Charlene.
Hey, we're gonna have a wonderful day. We're all gonna be one big happy family. But just for moral support, when did you say John was gonna be back?
He's coming here just as soon as he's through with the Iceman.
Who?
The Iceman, it's this patient. He refers to him as the Iceman. Says he's got ice water running through his veins.
Ted, you have heard me correctly. I have broken my engagement to Anne. What? I don't think that's any of your business. Look, I'm sorry that she keeps calling you, but I don't feel like returning her calls right now, okay? Come in. Ted, look, I've got a visitor. That's also none of your business. Now, look, I'm done, okay? I am finished talking to you, Ted. Goodbye, Ted. Too bad, Ted. Sorry. John, how are you?
Nice place, Grant.
Thanks. Glad you like it.
You should have told me that you were checking yourself out of the hospital.
Oh, look, it was my decision. I just didn't want any argument. As you see, I have Ted for that.
It's a bad move, Grant.
Why? Why do you say that?
Grant? Grant!
You're a pretty dumb guy, Bates.
I'm gonna ignore that comment. Is Amanda here?
Just get back in your car and go, okay?
No, I'm here to see her.
Well, I'm afraid there's been a change of plans.
Do me a favor and step aside, okay?
Maybe I'm not making myself clear.
Jamie, it's okay. I asked him to come
Amanda.
over. I have to talk to him. It's okay. It's urgent.
This of us? Michael, look. It's
Look
the three
at
of
that.
us.
Did you do that? You did that? Oh, that's great.
Mikey. This is me.
Hold on,
Who
I'll
is
get
this?
that.
That's you. And this is... Who's that?
Daddy.
That's Daddy. Oh. Dad, that woman is downstairs with a court order.
What woman?
Mikey's biological mother.
What? She got a court order?
She did. I convinced her to stay downstairs until I told you. How's Mom?
She's on edge all the time. I mean, she looks at Mikey, she starts to tear up.
Well, what are we gonna do?
What we're gonna do is tell your mother.
I don't think.
Come
that's
on,
the
trust
best.
me. Come on.
Mikey!
Babe, come here. High five. Do it. Victoria, look at what he drew for us. Isn't he a wonderful artist? Look.
Oh my goodness, you did that all by yourself? You're incredible. Do you want to do one for Stephen? You do? Yeah. Oh, that would be one. What about one of the sun? The sun and the moon and the stars? Okay, why don't you run upstairs and do that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
The sun, the moon, and the stars, huh?
Mom, why don't you come with me to the Coreys?
Oh, I can't, darling.
But I'm gonna see Stephen for about an hour, and he misses you so much, he would love to see you.
Well, why don't you give him a big hug for me?
Donna. Honey, we have to talk for a second. Mrs.
What?
Mrs. Miller is downstairs. She has a court order. She's here to see Mikey.
A court order. She can't do that.
Oh, yes, she can, and we have to let her see Mikey. And under the circumstances, I think it's best if you weren't here when she was here.
No, no, no. I'm not going to leave him alone with
Donna,
her. I'm not
I'm
going to
gonna
do
be
that.
here.
I can't do that, Michael.
Yes, you can. Now, look, you have a hard time hiding your feelings around Mikey. And remember, you did try to bribe Mrs. Miller the other day.
Well, so what? They're trying to take him away from us.
Donna, think of Mikey. Now, he's smart as a tack. He doesn't miss a thing. We're trying to act normal around him. You know that's impossible when Mrs. Miller's here for you. So why don't we just think of Mikey here and...
This isn't fair, Michael. It's not fair.
I know none of this is fair, Donna. It's not fair to any of us. It's difficult, but we got to think of Mikey, all right? Let's just make it easy on him. Huh?
All right, all right.
Okay.
What
Just
if Cass
go
calls
with
while I'm
Vicky.
gone? What if Cass calls and says
That's
something
not
about the
till
court
next week.
hearing?
That's not till next week. You understand? Just go visit Stephen. I'll call you when it's over, okay?
Come on.
All right.
All right.
Come on.
Just tell Mikey that I'll bring Stephen by tomorrow, and he can give him the picture in person, okay?
Donna, you're doing the right thing.
Okay. All right.
This isn't smart, Amanda.
This is my business, Jamie.
He's under investigation for theft, Sakori Publishing. He shouldn't be.
I know what I'm doing.
I'm beginning to wonder.
Evan, do you want to go out on the terrace? There's more privacy.
Yeah, it's fine.
Jamie,
What is it, Paulina?
do you have a minute?
No, I don't.
But
Look, I don't have time to deal with your situation right
this
now.
isn't about me.
What is it then?
Well, Stephen just jumped for the first time, and I thought you might want to see it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's upstairs waiting to jump into your arms. Let's go.
Well, I shouldn't be here, and you shouldn't even be involved with me.
What, Evan, I'm not going to abandon you. We're going to find out who is setting you up, especially if it's Sam.
Well, then, see, that's all the more reason for you to back off. He comes home, you have to deal with a
I
maniac.
can handle it. This whole thing is my fault. Besides, I don't dump my friends. It's not my nature. It's nice to see you do that again.
Yeah. It's nice to have you around.
I never thought things would get this out of hand.
Oops. Sorry.
What are you doing here, Jake?
The maid let me in. I was looking for Sam. Do you know where he is, Amanda?
Sam went away for a few days.
Oh.
I don't know when he's gonna be back.
Was he taking his paintings on the road?
When?
Now.
No.
Listen, Amanda, I really should be going.
Evan, wait a second. I
No,
wanna
no,
talk
I'm expecting a call from a lawyer that was recommended to me, and I want to be there to get it. So long, Jay. Amanda.
Well, I heard about all the hoopla happening at Corey Publishing.
Well, that should all settle itself down in just a few days.
If I was Sam, I wouldn't be leaving town right about now.
What is it that you said you wanted?
Oh, I heard about this great new racquetball club on the west side. I thought Sam and I'd go take a couple games in. Guess I'll have to find someone else to come out and play with, huh? Use your phone.
Sure.
Thank you. Have a nice day, Amanda. Michael, it's Jake.
Yeah, Jake, what do you want?
Is Donna there?
No, she's not here right now.
Listen, Michael, I have some contracts she needs to see. When is she gonna be back?
Jake, if you want to see Donna, why don't you come by in, I don't know, an hour or so. This is not a good time. Bye. Sorry for the interruption.
That's all right.
You, had to see a judge, did you?
I just want to see my son, Mr. Hudson.
I understand.
You do?
I think so. I just hope you understand how difficult this is for my wife and me.
I'm afraid I can't let myself be that sympathetic. Mr. Hudson, you have my son.
Well, I just hope that if you come to see Mikey again, maybe you'll call first.
May I see him, please?
Mikey, you want to come downstairs for a sec? Hey, what do you got there? Is that for Stephen? Oh, what a good job. Oh, come here. You have a visitor.
Do you remember me? I came by the other day. Did you make that picture? Oh, it's so pretty.
Thank you.
And is that the sun? And the sun is shining down on these two people? Who
It's
are
me and Daddy.
you and Daddy? Well, I think you're a very talented artist, Mikey. And I would love it if you would show me how you do these beautiful pictures someday.
Sure.
I'll get that in the study, if you'll excuse me.
Okay, we'll be just fine here. That's just great, Mikey. So, do you draw a lot? Do you do a lot of drawing? That's neat. And you like the puzzle and everything? Well, I'll tell you what. I would love to come and see you again.
Okay.
Would you like that?
John, you look a little worried. I thought those tests were inconclusive.
The kind of pain that you're experiencing generally is not associated with your condition.
Great. Leave it to me to break new medical
I
ground.
think I know why it's happening, though.
Why?
You're overexerting yourself. You need to be monitored. You need to be in a hospital.
John, I am staying right here. I'm not going anywhere.
Grant, listen to me. Protesia virus is very serious. You cannot treat it yourself.
But that's why I pay you. John, I couldn't stay in that hospital room for one more minute. I mean, I'm beginning to feel like a sick person.
You are a sick person. Look, if it'll make you feel any better, I've done some checking on the experimental drug research.
What?
I've made some phone calls.
But why didn't you tell me you changed your mind?
Because I haven't changed my mind. I'm just doing a little homework.
And?
The only way that drug is getting into this country is on the black market.
Tell me something I didn't know.
But the DTA is allowing small quantities to be admitted into this country, but only for experimental purposes.
But John, that's great. That's fantastic.
Well, don't get too excited, Congressman. It doesn't mean that I'm going to be able to get it.
Yeah,
Even if I could, doesn't mean that I'm going to be able to dispense it to you.
Yeah, but we can try. We can try, can't we?
I already have. I applied to the DTA for permission to use the drug on a limited basis.
But that's great. That's great. That's fantastic.
All right, but until we hear what they have to say, you've got to take care of yourself.
I
And
know.
I mean it.
I know. I promise.
I gotta go.
Back to work?
No, my wife and I are having some people over. I promised I'd be there.
Oh, God, enjoy. Good for you.
So if you have any more of these incidents, you give me a call immediately, understood?
I will. I promise.
Until then, get into bed. Get some rest.
Exactly where I'm going.
Yeah.
Thank you, John.
Hi, this is, you know who this is. I'm out having fun, so leave your name and I'll call you back. Wait for the beep.
Charlie. Hi, Charlie, it's me. Listen, I'm going to the Pelican, and I want you to meet me there, okay? Yep, lunch is on me. We have got to celebrate. I'll see you there.
I'm so glad the two of you came by early to help. I don't know what I would have done without you.
Oh, Charlene, I'm sorry.
so
It's Cass's
sorry.
fault.
It's all my fault. I'm made of flesh and blood. I can't resist it.
I love seeing the two of you this way.
What, are we beaming or something?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Good. That's the way we like it.
But, you know, you were both so stubborn for so long about admitting how you really felt about each other.
No, wait a minute. I seem to recall a recently married woman who took her sweet time.
Me?
Yes, you.
Well, I always knew I loved John. I just wasn't sure if I was... ancient history.
It
Yes,
sure
ancient
is.
history.
You guys are great together. You're my favorite couple in Bay City.
Stop it. Would you be a love and go get me some folding chairs out of the basement?
No, that sounds like too much work to me. I'm just kidding. Yes, of course I will. Be right back. Won't I, dear?
Yes, dear. Marvelous, getting trained.
I know. Okay, we have enough folding chairs, so, why did you get rid of my fiancé?
Because I wanted you to know that I have started seeing a psychiatrist. And she's doing some tests on me and stuff like that.
Well, that's great. Charlene, really, it is. I mean, therapy can be very helpful.
I know that. I want you to know I feel so much better already. There were so many things that I have been worried about.
We come from good stock. You know, contrary to popular belief, we're all gonna be fine.
I know that.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, is that John?
No, it's Mama. I can feel it.
What is that, Karma or something?
Winthrop! Get in here!
Is she here?
Yes.
Where's my coat?
Mama! Oh, you look great!
And you, look at that hair.
Don't tell me you're surprised, Emma.
Oh. Charlie. Oh, God, it's so good to see you.
We've waited too long.
And for all the wrong reasons. And you're Cass.
How'd you guess?
You're just what I would have expected Mary Frances to fall for.
Is that good or bad?
Well, it's good, of course.
Oh. Well, Frankie, I can see where you get your good looks.
Oh, you're a smooth one, aren't you?
Borderline slimy, some might say.
I was worried about you, baby, but you look so happy. I don't think I've ever seen you look this happy before.
I never have been, Mama.
I truly hope so. Because I wouldn't want anything to hurt you. No, sir. I would not want that.
I'm fine, Mama. I'm so glad you're here. I missed you. Now, come on, look and see what Charlene has done over here. It's unbelievable, the amount of fun.
Wouldn't want that. Wouldn't want that.
So how was your trip home?
Yeah.
It's a long drive.
The truck broke down.
Oh, no.
Oh, witch.
You better keep your
Let me
trap
guess.
shut.
I could fix your truck.
Well,
Let's have a drink.
Hey, sounds good.
What would you like? Some iced tea?
that iced tea
That
looks
sounds
so
great,
good.
Charlie.
Wonderful.
And everything's gonna be all right. Is that your puzzle? Would you show me how you put it together?
Okay.
I was trying to spare you this.
I couldn't stay away. I was halfway to the chorus and I made Victoria turn me around and bring me back. I feel like I have to spend every second with him I can. I'm afraid that if I leave, when I come home, he'll be gone.
It's okay. We'll get through this. Just like we've gotten through everything else.
Yes, my partner will sign it by then, no problem. Yeah. Goodbye. Hey, you gorgeous.
This is a frightening thought.
What's that?
You and me in this house together. What are you up to, Jake?
Well, I actually came by to see Sam, although it seems like he's on a little trip.
Ah.
Speaking of trips, how was L.A.?
Très chic.
Shall I beat it out of you, Vicky?
Miley's fine, okay?
She enjoys it there, and she's not coming back.
I don't know, and I doubt it.
Really?
Let's just say she's not homesick. I just don't think she likes it there as much as she pretends to.
Something you're not telling me.
No, actually, there was something she wasn't telling me. She's upset, but she won't tell me why.
She hasn't written to me in months.
Have you written her?
Vicky, you know she doesn't want to hear from me.
Can you blame her?
Thank you very much.
I invited her for a visit.
And?
She said she's not up to it.
How did she look?
The same. Jake, I'm sorry if I was flip.
Oh, Vicky, don't worry about it. You're always flip.
Yeah, I know, but I know how it feels. Well, sometimes I see Jamie, I get the strangest thoughts.
Remarriage, second honeymoon.
Right, and then I chase those demons far, far away. You should do the same thing, you know.
I was very happy with Marley for a long, long time. Sometimes I look at that and I want those days back so bad I can taste them, you know?
I know what that's like.
But you can't erase what you've done.
That's for sure.
I blew it and so did you.
Don't rub it in, Jake.
I have to get going.
Sorry if I ruined your day.
That's all right. I'll call you. We'll do dinner and complain, okay?
Aha! I look forward to it. Jake,
Yes.
don't think about it too much. Or at least try.
Yes, that's my boy. Oh, I knew you could.
Let his daddy down.
You just made my day. Do you know that? Do you know
Let's
that?
see you do it again. Let's see
You
how
will?
you feet again.
Would you do it again for Danny?
Okay.
Should we jump?
Yes. Yes. Let's do. That's my guy.
That's terrific.
That's my big guy.
What should we do now, huh?
I didn't get to say everything I
Amanda,
wanted
this
to.
thing has escalated to a point where you must stay out of it.
I'm not gonna let you go
No,
through
you
this
listen to me
alone.
for a minute. You didn't set me up, and you didn't steal the money. Why?
I am not gonna watch you take the blame for something you didn't do.
Hello? Yeah. Uh-huh. So what did you find out? Yeah, thanks. Listen, you gotta get out of here.
What was that?
I contacted the DA's office.
What did they say?
They've got enough evidence to try and build a case.
What?
The police are on their way over here to arrest me.
Why do you think Charlene wouldn't let us help her in the kitchen?
Well, she probably just wanted us to catch up out here for a while.
So, does it feel nice to be back at the old place, Emma?
It's been in the family for so many years. I'm just glad Charlene likes it enough to take such good care of it.
Well, John did a lot of work on this place. You know that before he got his medical license, he was helping run frame construction with Uncle Jason.
Charlene told me that before they got married.
Oh, and Mama, wait till you see Josie. You won't know her.
I saw that magazine cover.
She looked good, didn't she?
Hey, John.
Hey.
Oh, well, Emma, it's
John.
great to finally meet you.
It's so good to have a face to go with that voice.
Mama, this is John.
Did Charlene go into town?
No, she's in the kitchen.
Well, their car's not here. Josie take it?
No.
It was here when we arrived.
Excuse me.
She would have told us if she was gone someplace.
Of course she would have.
Well, then where is she, for crying out loud? I thought you stood me up again.
No way.
Now, what are you so happy about?
Because I missed you, and now you're here.
You missed me?
Really?
Really.
Hey! Hi,
Hello,
sweetheart.
Vicky.
Hi, what are you doing, happy feet? Hi. You must have been doing something when I come here. You must have been doing something great because these guys were turning somersaults.
If you saw him just a minute ago.
Yeah, when he jumped.
You saw?
Yes.
Wasn't it great?
Well, it was kind of great. He did it for me last week.
What?
Oh, yeah, we were jumping and another trick, touching our noses and kicking our feet. Yes, we were. Did I say something wrong?
No, I just thought. Forget it.
Oh, Tired. Paulina, I would like to talk to Dr. Fame alone. If you could just take Stephen upstairs, maybe put on a lighter sweater. It's a nice day outside.
Sure. I'll see you
Okay?
upstairs, Jamie.
Bye, sweetie. I love you. Jamie? She calls you Jamie and me Miss Hudson? Does she call your mom Rach?
What did you want to talk to me about, Vicky?
Ooh. You're in a rotten mood, aren't you?
I wasn't expecting you today.
Oh, I like to pop in. Keep people off guard, you know?
How was your date?
Is that question to put me off guard? Ken was exciting, fun, and witty.
That's all. Vicky, why'd you drop by?
Actually, I just wanted to make sure you didn't think I had anything to do with that robbery at Corey Publishing. Oh, come on, Jamie. I'm a lot of things. You know damn well I'm not a thief.
I don't know how, but somehow I think you had something to do with it.
Oh, come on.
Where there's smoke, there's Vicky. Know what I mean?
Are we ever gonna be civil to one another?
No, that's why we got a divorce, remember? I never knew when you were
Don't
honest.
be so damn quick to judge me. Your own sister started this whole fiasco by sleeping with Evan Bates.
What did you say?
Nothing.
I know you hate Amanda, and you resent her for firing you. But this is beneath even you, Vicky.
How come nobody ever trusts what I say?
Because you never tell the truth. How can you do this?
Don't blame this on me. This is your own family's disaster.
Isn't it enough that you lied to me? You have to continue to hurt my family because you can't stand me?
Oh, I know Amanda's been painting an ugly picture about me the last few months. But she's the one who cheated on her husband, Jamie. I never did that to you.
Amanda, this isn't gonna look good for us if you're here when the police arrive.
This is a nightmare. I've ruined your life. And Sam's life. And God only knows what this is gonna do to Allie. Vicky was right. She was right.
What are you talking about?
I tell you that I want you, and I go home and I crawl into bed with Sam. I have lied to everyone. I've lied to myself.
That's because you did what you
You
thought
know,
was right.
I haven't done one true thing, not one thing straight from my heart since the night that we made love.
Amanda, I am the one that pressured you.
I'm going to change that. I'm going to change that. It's about time that I did something decent for somebody.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to tell Sam the truth. It's what I should have done a long time ago. And I'm going to tell the cops about you and me and about our suspicions. I don't care what it means.
No, Amanda,
This
you
is
can't
out
do
of
that.
control. It's out of control. I can't deal with the lying
Amanda,
anymore,
listen,
right?
listen to me. Now, Sam did not set me up. All right? I've lied to you. I took the money.
What did you say?
I'm the one that diverted the funds from Corey. Listen, in the beginning, I wanted to get back at you and your entire family. And I knew my way around those computers better than anybody. And I knew I could get away with a lot of money. Very cleanly.
Told me.
That's because I wanted to start my own company and I wanted your family to fund it. It was the perfect revenge.
God.
Amanda, then I realized you still had feelings for me. And I knew you'd come around in your own time. I knew you wanted me, and I loved you, and I knew we could be together. So that anger subsided, and I dropped the idea.
After you stole the money.
That's when I wanted to try and fix it. You see, I arranged for someone to break into your office. I hired somebody to hit me over the head. I just wanted to make it look like I was framed and then quietly put all the money back. But then everybody started... Amanda, I'm being honest with you. You have to believe me. I lied to you because I wanted you in my life more than anything, and I was desperate to make it happen. I'm telling you this because I don't want you running around blaming yourself for something that's all my fault.
You were gonna let Sam take the blame for framing you. You were the one that convinced me that it could be true. How could you
Because
do that?
I didn't know what else to say to you. I didn't know how to express to you how much I feel for you.
Thank you for not telling him that you're his biological mother yet.
Oh, I would never do anything to hurt him or upset him. He's my baby. But if the court should decide that he'll stay here and that we can't see him anymore, I'm sorry.
It's all right. I feel the same way. Is he all right?
Yeah, he's fine.
Thank you both again.
Mrs. Miller, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to drop you off wherever you're going. I'm on my way to work right now.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Thank you very much. I'll wait outside. Goodbye.
How'd it go?
All right, I think.
Donna. 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 I love you. I love you.
Who is it?
Michael said you were coming over.
I have clients breathing down my neck because of commitments made by us. I need you to take a look at these contracts before I can do a damn thing.
All right, I'll look at him right now.
Donna. Are you okay?
This is not how I wanted to spend my afternoon.
What did you want to do?
I wanted to come by, make sure you didn't think I had anything to do with the theft, and then invite you to dinner once in a while.
Why?
For our son. So he can see that even though we don't love each other anymore, that we can be friends because we share him together and he is the most important thing in our lives.
You want to do this for Stephen?
Well, who else? Oh, Jamie, you really do have an ego the size of Montana, don't you?
It won't work.
What, we can never be friends?
We never were, Vicky. Not really. Maybe that was our problem from the start.
I guess I was hoping we could find a more peaceful place to be. I guess that's asking too much, huh?
Vicky, I think the sooner we get on with our lives, the easier it'll be to be together. Look, neither one of us is seeing anybody else, and we're always fighting when we're together. I just think that maybe that might stop if we found other people to be with.
Wait, you're saying we fight because we want to be together?
No, I'm saying we fight because neither one of us has anyone in our lives to keep us interested in more important things.
You're confusing me.
Vicky, we keep going back and trying to fix what we had. Maybe it's just too late.
Jake said the same thing to me today about Marley.
Jake was right. For once. Look, I'll call you in the morning about picking Stephen up.
Sure.
And please, stay out of Amanda's life, all right?
I would like that very much.
Vicky. I hope you can be happy someday.
I hope you can too.
I'm sorry.
I stood in this room today, and I watched my son. He is my son.
Of course he is.
I watched him get to know a woman who loves him very much, who has been worrying about him for years, who gave birth to him. And he has no stake in her at all. And if she left here and never came back, would he be unhappy? If he found that his mother came looking for him, would he care?
I don't know.
You know who I was thinking about the whole time I was watching them together? Who? It was Victoria.
Why, honey?
Because she spent her entire childhood wondering about her parents and wondering if they loved her and why she wasn't with them.
Donna. Honey, you cannot compare the two of you. When Mikey is old enough to understand, you'll tell him the truth. You won't keep any secrets. Look at me. And he will love you as his mother because that's what you've always been to him.
I kept trying to put myself in her shoes, and you know what? I hated the way it felt because I was Eve Miller. I was Eve Miller. I was the mother that was kept away from her
Stop
child.
doing this
And
to
I
yourself.
feel like I'm being punished.
For what?
For mistakes that I've
Donna,
made.
everybody makes mistakes. You are a brave woman. You are doing the very best you can. No one can ask more of you than that. You certainly can't ask any more of yourself.
I keep thinking about everything that you said to me in the past few weeks. It's all been a lie.
No, not the way that I feel about you. Man, I've never felt this way in my life.
I trashed my life for you? For this? My little girl cries every time that I walk out of the room because she doesn't know when I'm coming back. I have made a 2-year-old child anxious about her parents' love for you. I have hurt so many people. This has got to stop. I may not be able to fix anything, but I'm going to make sure that my daughter has a peace of mind again.
I know a way that this can work out for us.
You stay away from me.
Listen to me for a minute. Now, I love you more than anything. And after everything that I've told you, I know you still love me. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. And if you help me, I know a way that we can work this out and we can be together again.
How?
Well, I've got to get access to the core computers. And then I will put every last dime back into the accounts.
And then what?
When the police come here, you tell them that the accounting program screwed up because of the new security system you were having installed that was supposed to counteract thefts that supposedly happened. And they'll drop the investigation when they see all the money is back in the accounts. And then we can start planning our lives together.
So you're asking me to lie for you?
No. I'm asking you to give me a chance. Don't we deserve that much? Come on. The police are on their way over here. I can't do it alone. This is your decision.
Was he calling?
I don't know. She must have left right after we went outside. What's the matter with her?
Mary Frances, has this been happening a lot lately?
This is Dr. Hudson. Is my wife there?
Charlie? Haven't seen her today.
If she comes in, have her call home, please.
Sure. Wrong number.
Thanks, Jimmy.
What, does everybody speak in code around here?
Are you gonna buy me lunch? Or wood?
Frankie, did Charlene seem okay to you?
Oh, yeah. She was very relaxed, and she did tell me that she's going to therapy and that she thought it was really helpful.
God, she's doing it again.
Doing what?
Frankie, excuse us. Anna, can I talk to you for a moment, please?
Sure, sure.
What do you mean she was doing it again?
Nothing. Not anything at all. She's acting up. That's all.
Emma, I need you to tell me what you're talking about.
And John, I need you to not take this old lady so seriously. Now, you come on. Let's go give Cass a hard time about getting into this family. Cass!
Yes?
What did William Shakespeare tell you about Lourdes?
Oh, what did he tell me?
So you have, forgiven me about Anne?
And who?
Ha ha. Good.
Look, Grant, I can't stay.
I mean, you can't stay. But you want me to buy you lunch?
I do want you to buy me lunch, but there are some things I have to keep my eye on.
Yeah. Like what?
Look, after the little secret you kept from me, I don't think I necessarily owe you anything.
Well, I suppose not.
Gee, I'm glad we understand each other.
You know, one of these days, I am gonna get...
You know what? Grant? Grant, what's
Oh,
wrong?
my...
Grant, what's wrong? Grant, tell me what to do. Grant, tell me what to do.